So this is connecting to Jennifer for Echo. She is showing me brunette hair. I also feel like she's not so much full figure, but just a little curvy, kind of like me, kind of in the body type, if that makes sense. Like curvy, but not like curvy. I don't know I don't know the right terms to say. I'm trying to describe. It's hard to describe what I see in my mind's eye. I'm doing the best I can, but also big personality with her. I feel like sass, because she's kind of like doing this with her fingers. She shows me like a little purse over her shoulder too. That feels like she would have been into like her style and accessories, but probably not like over the top with it. But she always looked put together. She enjoyed her style and, you know, putting things together. But I do also feel like she did enjoy shopping, because she's showing me shopping as well. I feel like with you and your relationship between the two of you, you would get into some shenanigans together. You get a little bit of shenanigans. Not so much trouble, but you guys would do things that were, you know, just, I don't know, getting into trouble, maybe partying, maybe going out on adventures like hiking and things like that. It feels like you would have had kind of that kind of relationship. Also, she's making me trip over my words a lot and making me a little bit spaced out, so it does feel like maybe there was some ADHD, or, oh, her and your mom. Okay, well, she's referencing that. Maybe there's a little bit of ADHD or some kind of underlying thing like that where she would be a little bit spaced out. But I feel like sometimes, oh, you were their mom. I got you. Yeah. So yeah, she's showing me with her that they would, yeah. Like when they got together, it was like, we're gonna drum something up. We're gonna do some wild shit. And yeah, so it does feel a little bit like with maybe potentially ADHD, something like that. I feel like she might have struggled a little bit with just mental health and potentially like depression, something like that, because it does feel like she was battling something like that underlying. And it feels like she maybe would have taken things to extreme in that way. So I do feel like maybe this possibly led to addictions or something like that, if that would make sense to you, Echo. She definitely didn't realize her full potential as far as her personality and the effect that she truly had on people. Like, she could light up a room. She brought such positivity to the world, but she didn't really see herself in that light. It was like her friends always wanted to lift her up and let her know her worth, but she kind of could, like, this was the difficulty with her finding herself in life, right? She shows me Mountain Dew. Specifically what she was showing me was like a drive-through, like walking to a drive-through and getting snacks like this. She showed me Mountain Dew specifically though. And then she does show me a rose, which is interesting. She's showing me a car, so I don't know if somebody, like, it's looking to me like somebody would pick her up to give her rides places, because she's like literally getting in somebody's car. Like somebody's picking her up, she's getting in their car. I'm trying to see where she's going with that. I don't feel like, yeah, I kind of don't feel like she drove, like somebody would drive her around, and this is something that she enjoyed, was having other people drive her. Like, she enjoyed driving, but she just kind of didn't drive herself. Does that make sense to you, Echo? But I do feel like she enjoyed like parks and being outside and things like that. And so she wants to thank you, kind of in closing, she wants to thank you for always like never giving up on me. She says for never giving up on me, giving her a positive outlook on life. I feel like she had a difficult life, a difficult experience figuring things out, and she's making me feel like your family kind of took her in some way to try to give her the best life possible, but in some ways she wasn't able to receive that, and she just wants to acknowledge and thank you for that. So that makes sense. I love it. Every time, I swear, still every time I'm like, it makes sense, does it? Oh, she has such a beautiful personality though, and she is at peace. She's no longer suffering with what she was dealing with. I just have to let you know that as well. So thank you for allowing me to connect with her. You're so welcome. You're so welcome.